How's it going, everybody? This is Papsy once again, and today I'm bringing you some footage from Deus Ex Human Revolution. It's definitely a role-playing game, and I am in love with it. I just happened to, because I mean, when I go to the grocery store every Sunday, I just happen to stop by the Red Box and see what they kind of have to offer, because you really can't beat renting a video game for $2 a night. I mean, if you try going somewhere besides, say, like GameFly, you're going to spend way more than that if there's even movie stores around where you guys are. I know here in my hometown there's like maybe 2 video rental stores still open. But anyways, yeah, this is a role-playing game. And you definitely, I love the fact that you get to choose whatever you want to do. I mean, you can choose violence, you can choose non-violence, you can kind of be passive-aggressive. It all depends on your style of play, and everything that you choose to do ultimately affects how the game turns out, or the story mode. The graphics from this game, as you can see, are unbelievable. I mean, and the storyline is really well written as well, where you literally, it's easy to get lost in the storyline. I mean, I found myself playing this game for, I want to say like 15 hours, the 2 or 3 days that I did have it. I think let's see, I got the game on Sunday, turned it back on Tuesday, and they only charged me $4, and I got this game and Dead Island, which I told you guys before. I'll get footage of me playing Dead Island to you guys later on. But I mean, I wish there were definitely more games like this, or at least a bigger audience of people that wanted to see games like this. In all honesty, I'm still trying to figure out like why more people don't like this game. I can see is that you don't have that big of an audience to play with your friends online. The multiplayer modes in role-playing games are sometimes limited depending on the game, and etc, etc. But I mean, it's just, I think what I love most about this game is 2 things: the graphics and the storyline. They are definitely, I want to say this is one of the best games I've played on the Xbox since I owned it, besides Fable 2. I mean, Fable 2 was another great role-playing game, another, for its time, graphically amazing game. The storyline was fantastic, although very short-lived. And I definitely love all the integrations that Deus Ex has to offer. I mean, I feel like it would have been nicer to have a shorter tutorial on how to play the game, everything it had to offer right from the beginning, not implemented into the game itself. For the first level, you're really slow-paced, there's no action, there's no real excitement. That's what you see me doing here, is learning how to hack the terminals, and basically, you know, the game teaching me. And I just feel that it's unnecessary to have me go through this during the game. I would much prefer the option that before I play the game to go into kind of like a tutorial mode just to learn the specifics, and then you can give me a short pointers on the way of the game. I just definitely think it takes away from the game in general, or at least the emotion of the first level, having to go through all this process of, you know, learning how to hack the guns, the moves, your energy levels, your augmentations. All of this you have to take into consideration and learn in such a short amount of time, while the game's still playing, while you're still trying to focus on the game itself. And I want to get your guys' opinions. I'm definitely bringing back the whole, every video I'm going to be asking you guys questions, and I definitely appreciate your guys' participation with the comments, with the likes, with the favorites. It definitely helps me out in the long run. So my question for this video is your guys' opinions on role-playing games, why you specifically don't play them. Do you see the future of games heading in the direction of more story mode games? I mean, it seems like any great game like this that is role-playing based, it has a very short lifespan. I mean, you hear about it for the first month, if that, and then it's pretty much quiet. You don't really get too involved, and the game doesn't seem to last that long. And like I said, I definitely love the fact that I get to choose whether or not to engage with all these enemies or try to sneak past them. like I said, this is I believe the first level, and I'm getting used to the game, and it's kind of one of those moments where you look back and you realize what you did right, what you did wrong. I definitely wish I could have like snuck it around a little bit more, been a little bit more stealthy, because personally I don't like engaging in the gunfights. I like, you know, being able to get across the whole map while at the same time not alarming any guards. I think that's definitely more thrilling and a lot harder to do, and as you guys know, being my subscribers, I always go and try to push myself to the maximum. But I definitely want to recommend this game to anyone that hasn't played it yet. It's definitely a game that you should try out. I mean, you don't necessarily have to believe me enough to go buy the game, but I definitely think that if you were to go rent the game, whether it be like we discussed before, Redbox, Gamefly, whatever, I think you would definitely enjoy the experience and the variety that this game brings you, and in differences when you compare it to, say, just the standard first-person shooter, whether it be Battlefield or Call of Duty, etc., etc. But I hope you guys like this video. I definitely recommend checking this out, and until next time, my name's Papsy, and I'm out of here.